And then the Neeson said, "My priority is to protect the ones I care about the most." Neeson. Passion of the Christ 3, also known as Taken 3. Okay guys, Taken 3 is finally here. Those of you who know me know that Taken is one of my favorite movies of all time, and the Taken series is one of my favorite series of all time, thus making this one of my most anticipated movies of the year, starting it off with a bang. It is of course starring his Neesonness, the wonderful throat-punching, incredible godlike abilities, possessing messiah powers in human form. Oh, may he grace us with his amazing butt-kickery. So, Liam Neeson is, you know, his life is on track. His daughter is doing her own thing. She's off in college now. All is well in the world. But it can't be that way because this is Taken. Bad things happen to someone in Liam Neeson's life, and they blame him for it, and now Liam Neeson is framed, so he's on the run, so we've got our Taken meets the Fugitive. All of this is really cool. I love Taken 3, I'm gonna say it. I love that they built up the family for about the first third of the movie, and you really get to know and like these characters. I love this world that Taken has, and it just really intrigues me. I feel like this family is real, and that's the thing I gotta give it props for, is that it feels real. There is a recasting in the movie, and it took me a little bit to realize it was a recasting, and because it wasn't like they tried to get close even. It was even more of a degree than Don Cheadle and Terrence Howard and Iron Man. Like, it was pretty crazy. But the movie is shot like Taken 2 because it's directed by Olivier Megaton, who directed Taken 2. I am one of the defenders of Taken 2. I don't get why people hate on that movie sometimes. It was a very interesting part 2 of the saga, and this is a departure from the Taken series in the sense that no one gets taken. And it all works out really well, in my opinion. We have Liam Neeson, and the style and pacing is the same. So we have the very quick cuts, which for me works in Taken, because Liam Neeson is supposed to be like the best agent ever. Like, he is the Messiah. He is his Neesonness with his wonderful abilities. With these quick cuts, for me it works because Liam Neeson is supposed to be so awesome that it's just like inhuman how he moves. And it works for me. The chase scenes were intense. There is a freeway car chase scene that it's not quite Die Hard, like a Good Day to Die Hard level on, oh my god, just God mode is on, just up, up, down, down, B, 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 left, right, whatever the Contra code was. There are just cars flying through the air, and Liam Neeson is basically like with one hand driving while uploading something. It's nuts. I think that the cinematography on Taken is absolutely fantastic. To me, it captures action really well. Yes, there is the shaky cam, but to me it works in Taken. I love also the dynamic, the chemistry of the characters. They really take the time to make you care. And I was invested. I wanted to give Kim a hug. Kim, played by Maggie Grace, whom is my celebrity crush, if you must know, like... yeah. She commented on a photo on Instagram once of me about Taken, and that was awesome. I was like, she talked to me. But Maggie Grace, she's fantastic. Wanted to give her a hug, not because I'm a creeper, but because I felt bad for her. And she's really hot. Famke Janssen did absolutely amazing. The guy who they recast, I was like, you're a little weird because you're nothing like the other guy, but okay. Forrest Whitaker. Forrest Whitaker is fantastic in the movie because you almost feel like he's the bad guy because you're cheering for Liam Neeson, of course. But at the same time, you understand that he's the good guy, and you see where there's this really interesting dynamic of who's really the bad guy. And then the last third of the movie happens, and that is just what I love about the Taken series is it always manages to have one of the most pulse-pounding, intense finales that, to me, most movies, action movies or not, can't seem to replicate. And I absolutely love that. Taken, to me, has become this generation's Death Wish and Die Hard. Because Death Wish with Charles Bronson was this cool action series of an older guy kind of kicking butt, and it was cool, and the action movies were great. And then Die Hard, of course, because it's like these impossible odds and everything. And Taken has sort of become that for the 2000s era, and I love Taken. It's one of my favorite movie series of all time. This one is right up to par. As I said, I'm trying to get rid of the percent ratings. I want to just right now give certifications, I should say, because you've listened to my review, you know what I think of the movie. This movie is big screen worthy. This movie is pulse-pounding intense, and it is absolutely worth paying full price, in my opinion, for. If you weren't a fan of Taken 2, you'll actually like this one more, I think. This is definitely not quite Taken 1, but it's right there. And it's a smart, intriguing thriller that's fun. Yeah, there's a couple twists and turns, you can see a little bit, but you can see where they're really pushing hard to make it something more, and it works really well. One of my complaints, though, is some of the audio dubbing was a little bit off. Especially there's this one scene that they clearly were setting it to be an R rating, and then they wanted to make it PG-13 because cha-ching basically censors the word, but it was like television quality, and that usually is a bad sign. So that was the one I was watching the scene going, okay. And so, either way, I was able to move past that, of course. Taken 3 is absolutely worth seeing on the big screen. I will buy it on Blu-ray on the first day that it comes out on Blu-ray, and I love it. I'm sad that the series is ending. I, in a selfish way, hope they make more. I don't even know where they'd go with the story, but at this point, I just love seeing Liam Neeson, Maggie Grace, and all these people on screen at once. Taken 3 is absolutely a fantastic film in my opinion, and I hope you enjoy it. Okay guys, what do you guys think? Comment below, let me know. Don't forget to like and subscribe, got more videos coming to you. I promise I'll get that best of 2014 out soon. Bye-bye.